Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Thursday, August 3rd, 2023. So the markets are finally starting to do what I'm expecting them to do after that move that we've had from late May into just last week. So I was looking for, I said when we had to get, we were expecting to break down. It could have happened anywhere up here, but we had it yesterday, and then today we had some follow through. And in the morning notes, I said, be careful because we have support down at the 44.86 level. That was also we have the gap here at the 44.80. So there's support here, and I said the Bulls are going to come out and try at some point to try to hold this thing up. And I said, what's going to be the important part here is what happens when the fact that they stepped up and started buying at the 200-day moving average on the hourly. That's I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. It's your retail traders that are just buying the moving averages. So that's an easy call. But the thing is that what happens now? Are we going to take out the 45.27? If they do, then we have this 45.43 that's right above it. And then above that, which is really going to be the last line in the sand for the Bulls, for the Bears, is the 45.51, because if they get through that, then we're coming up and we're closing the gap up at the 45.73. And now the Bears would be, they're going to be on thin ice because there's not a whole lot of room before they start taking out these highs. So that's the bullish case. That's what the Bulls have to do. Now, if the Bears can take out these lows before that happens, or even if we have a bounce up and then come down, but we don't take out these highs here, whether it fails either at the 45.25 or up at the 45.43, one of these places is good for me. But what happens though is that if it comes down and now takes out these lows, we're going to see a panic little sell off down anywhere into the 44.57 all the way down to the 44.40. So it's going to be a little bit of a panic drop here. And then this is the important support zone, because once this goes, now we're missing. No, now we're going down to the 43.86. Then we're going down to the 43.20. So there's not a lot of support levels once you start breaking through this major support right here. So we didn't have any buy signals. We were oversold. We're kind of neutral right now on the 15-minute chart. Hang on one second as my chart. Okay, here it is. So you can see as we were making these lows, we did have buy signals right here, and again, we had the support as we were heading into the 60-minute 200-day moving average. So this bounce made sense. It was it's what I put in the morning notes that I was anticipating that this to happen. So again, we had the buy signals. Now we got into the overbought levels. You can see once we ran right into the 50-day moving average on the 15-minute chart, that's where sellers came in. So now they've gone from buying the 50, the 50 and the 200-day on the 15-minute chart to now selling it. So this is where I'm saying we're starting to see a little bit of a changing of a guard. I'm still waiting for these levels to get taken out before I start saying, all right, man, this is it. We're going to start cruising down and closing some of these gaps down at 4,300 all the way down to 4,200. But right now, the Bulls still have some support areas. So don't, become complacent like they have. That's the thing with the Bears, or they're fit people. They go fit creatures, I should say, because they're weaving in and out. They're not looking for the crash all the time. And the Bulls, once they sink their teeth into something, they don't let go until they're forced out. So that's tomorrow. I'm open minded. I really am. I think we have some economic numbers tomorrow, so that's either going to send us down lower or bring us up to some of these resistance areas. But I'm open minded on it because we really could go either way, and I can make perfect sense. Now, one thing I will say is this. I'm going to go back to the 60-minute chart. If we do take out these lows and say come down to this level here, Again, even though intermediate term, I believe that we're going to be heading down lower than this, and August is going to be a complete nightmare for the markets. But the thing is that if we come down to this support area, most likely we are going to see some buy signals in place. But not only that, you can see where we have one, two, three. This would be a wave four. Even if we come down and up and then come down, that would be your wave four, and then this would be your wave five. Again, just like going up and coming down, you do not want to be taking large positions on the wave fives because we're going to get that bounce after that. So let's just see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.